My name is Shaund Edson, and I'm the Digital Inclusion Coordinator at the Salt Lake City Public Library. And my work there includes working on programs in our public computer labs, our creative labs, teaching computer classes, as well as addressing how we can increase access to technology through lending programs, and other things that help access to technology. I'm also the chair of Utah Communities Connect, which is a statewide alliance of individuals and different stakeholders interested in digital equity. So digital equity is when everybody can access and easily use technology to communicate, work, learn, and play. All individuals have the information technology capacity to fully participate in society, the economy, education, as well as access essential services. Digital inclusion is the work that we need to do to achieve digital equity. So digital inclusion includes access to broadband, access to devices, so computers, laptops, even smartphones, as well as digital literacy, which is being able to use those technologies in a meaningful and relevant way. Digital literacy can include things like basic computer skills classes, learning how to sign up an email, learning how to use a mouse, as well as more advanced things like using Adobe products to promote your career or learning how to code. Digital equity is not a one-size-fits-all, so it's important to know the opportunities and needs of all community members. Our underrepresented community members tend to have a harder time accessing technology and computers to be able to meet their basic needs. For example, I was a single parent going to college, and I didn't have internet at the time. So I had two small kids trying to go around to different public computer labs to be able to do my homework. It was incredibly challenging and something I wouldn't have been able to do if I didn't have access to that computers. So across the state of Utah, we've seen a growth of awareness as well as events around digital equity. We have seen an increased number of computer distribution events where people are able to apply for and get free or low-cost computers. There's an increase in the number of public computer labs, as well as the community organizations that are interested in promoting public computer labs and computer classes. We've also started lending programs at the Salt Lake City Public Library so people could come in and check out hotspots and have them in their home for a few weeks. So hotspots are a great way to get internet in your home if you don't have broadband. Hotspots are little square devices that you can hook up to 10 other devices like tablets or laptops in order to get Wi-Fi throughout your house. I'm excited about the future of digital equity in Utah because of the increased awareness around digital equity. We're seeing more and more services pop up. Affordable housing entities are offering programs where people can check out Chromebooks as well as take remote classes or sometimes in-person classes. We're also seeing increased services for other underrepresented community members like refugees and people experiencing homelessness. It's an opportunity to stay innovative in the ways that we approach these different challenges that people may face while they're trying to access technologies. The Salt Lake City Public Library has been working in digital inclusion for over a decade. They've been offering public computer classes as well as public computer labs to all community members to come in and access for free. They offer one-on-one support as well as a volunteer program called the Tech League, where they can meet ongoing with an individual to help address some of those digital equity needs. The library also offers lending programs where you can check out hotspots and Chromebooks, as well as different things you can use on our digital library. So you can access lynda.com to learn a wide variety of computer skills, from basic skills to setting up an email to more career track specific in coding or project management. It's really exciting to see how community members respond to different opportunities as well as identify new needs. Lynda.com is a service that the Salt Lake City Public Library offers in our digital library. So anybody with a library card can go on and log on to our digital library and access Lynda.com to learn about thousands of different computer programs. Lynda.com is a service that professional organizations often pay for their employees to use for professional development. So this is a great service that you're able to access for no cost with your library card. To get a library card, you need to be a resident of Salt Lake City with proof of identification. So you can come into any library with your identification and address to receive a library card. The Salt Lake City Public Library has a reciprocal borrowing program with Salt Lake County. So even if you don't live in the city but you are in Salt Lake County, you can use that county card to check out and access Salt Lake City Public Library materials. If you're out of both of those service areas, you can pay a small fee to access the library. The Tech League is a volunteer program at the Salt Lake City Public Library. The Tech League volunteer works one-on-one with a community member to help them meet their individual needs with learning how to use a computer. We were able to place one of our Tech League volunteers with an International Rescue Committee client, Senga, from Congo. They met on an ongoing basis. Senga went from not having any computer skills to being able to access and use her computer to talk to friends and family, as well as do email, and her kids were able to use it to further their education. One of the areas of greatest impact that we see at the Salt Lake City Public Library is in our public computer labs. People are able to come into the computer lab and use a computer to apply for a job or sign up for essential services, as well as learn how to use social media to share pictures and other information with their friends and family members. It's really neat to see that everyday impact on people's lives. So the novel coronavirus has shut down several public computer labs, including all of the Salt Lake City Public Library locations. In response to that, we're exploring a program called the Digital Navigators. The Digital Navigator program focuses on how we can reach community members who are not connected through traditional methods. So we're looking at creating a hotline number for folks to be able to call in and get a person who will help them navigate the digital resources available. So we'll be able to provide information on low-cost internet options, potential programs for either receiving a donated computer or accessing a low-cost computer. So the Digital Navigators will work to help connect community members through the phone to access to essential resources. They'll have information on low-cost internet options, free or low-cost devices, as well as be able to provide basic computer support over the phone. If somebody has access to a device, they'll be able to do video conferencing and screen sharing to help them solve basic computer problems that might arise. To learn more about the services that the Salt Lake City Public Library offers, be sure to visit our website at slcpl.org.